What's up, YouTube? What's up, my modern Vikings? Today, I just wanted to start talking. Just had a lot kind of on my mind. Um, been helping one of my sons with some development of strength, not of physical strength this time, not of anything like that. I've talked a lot about, lifting weights and doing martial arts and things like that. I wanted to talk a little bit more, expand on the comment I made in a previous video about um, development of inner calm, development of strength, and how remaining calm in times of crisis, in chaos, when the world around you is going crazy, as it currently is, finding that inner strength, finding that ability to remain calm under trials, that ability to, no matter what is going on around you, to control the thing we truly have control over, which is ourselves, obviously, but to be able to do that in a strong way. I guess I think that is true strength. The ability to hold your emotions, the ability to say, okay, I might be experiencing trepidation, fear, nervousness, uncertainty, whatever it could be, whatever word you want to put on it, and to still say, but I know how to master myself. I am the master of my own reality, and so I will control my own emotions. Now, this is important for a lot of reasons. Um, in past situations, actually, most of the work I've done has dealt with times of calm and times of chaos, and times of trial, and times of um, just some craziness going on that you had to manage, you had to handle, but you could not panic. The first thing that critical in any of those situations that come up is you must remain calm. Because if you have a calm mind, calm thoughts, you're then able to handle the situation in the correct manner. You're able to make good choices that will, in a lot of times, save people's lives, could save your own life, could be very critically important to that. So that being said, I think that it's just a good idea to learn some techniques, and they're different for each person. What works for me may not work for you, and during different times, maybe different different things will work better for other people. For me personally, I have a multitude of them, just because to me, it's like having, as they say, different arrows in the quiver. You have different things at your disposal so that you can handle different situations and manage your reaction to them, and hopefully instead of having reaction, you have what they call a good response. um, Now my sons are young, and so that when I share this information with them, I don't feel that they grasp it mostly, but that starts to build in them, a concept, and then from there they'll be able to grow that as they go along, as they get older. Um, what I shared with my son today was something to do with meditation, as a way of experiencing calm, and then bringing that calm into your everyday life, and being able to manage your emotions through an inner calm that maybe a lot of people don't have. I know there's a lot of teachers out there and a lot of books and a lot of videos and things about meditation. It's a very powerful thing to be able to have at your disposal. Probably sounds kind of weird, and you probably didn't come to the Modern Viking channel to learn or talk about meditation. At least I can't imagine you probably did. But it still, I think, is quite valuable um, as a way of managing your own emotions and remaining calm in times of crisis, which, as a man, as a strong man, that is very important. The people around you are going to rely on you to be that way and to be able to um, remain calm and strong under pressure and make the right choices. Um, it's not always going to be necessarily. In fact, usually it won't be the, you know, barbarian action of, picking up an axe and putting it in somebody's skull or whatever. To, it could be just avoiding a wrong path. It could be, something simple as, avoiding that fight at the bar from the guy that, is arrogant and whatever. It could be any number of things. And sometimes you got to smash somebody's head. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying being able to manage that inner challenge, that emotion that comes up, it's really important. Um, Another way is to know that you are capable. To know that you're capable, well, that I think I attribute a lot of that to martial arts. When you truly are confident, you're not arrogant. You're not out there looking for a fight. You're not challenging people. Oh yeah, you're not trying to show off your skills. In fact, you're going to downplay it a lot. You're going to, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Let me buy you a beer. That was my bad. And you're going to de-escalate it. You're going to let things ramp down instead of, ramping them up and pushing them through the roof and getting some bad experiences. And I think typically people that know how to fight, that can handle themselves, are not looking to fight. They're actually looking to avoid the fight. I mean, that's a very critical part of martial arts, and I think developing that skill, that ability to be violent, to be lethal, as I've mentioned before, actually can help to give you an inner calm and inner peace in challenging situations, because okay, well, if shit escalates, I can handle that, and I'm going to treat it, very kind of lightly and just no problem. It doesn't hurt my ego to say I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me, my fault, whatever. To de-escalate a situation, that doesn't hurt my feelings. I don't care, you know. And I think that you're able to carry that strength and calmness into everything in your life as you develop that ability and those skills to protect yourself. Anyway, that being said, that's one thing that I think contributes to it. Now, the other thing that has been helpful to me is to not harbor negative emotions. Now, hear me out on this one. This one may seem a little strange, and sometimes we have some shit. I mean, that's just people. We all have baggage sometimes that comes up, and things that affect us long term. Maybe parents divorced when you were young. Maybe you were locked in a closet as a child or whatever. I mean, I don't know, but we have things that kind of stick with us sometimes and can continue to cause us problems long after the events have completed. So now, if you look, there are lots and lots of different releasing techniques. Just a second. Okay, so there's what they call emotional releasing techniques. You got emotional freedom technique is one, different tapping, there's meditation, there's just any number of techniques and philosophies about this. There's Ho'oponopono, there's lots and lots of different things you can do to release negative emotions. Now, doing that will also help you to have calm in trying times, because you won't be this fucking wellspring of emotions pouring out of you all the time. You will be more like at peace. You will be more of a blank slate, so that when things are challenging and, when shit does go sideways, which, hey, man, it's just life. It happens sometimes. You'll be able to handle it um, in a lot better of a way. A lot more peace can be had. I know, probably didn't come here for peace, but at the same time, I believe in peace through strength, and I think that's important. So look up those techniques, and there may be something else. And if there's another thing, drop it in the comments. It could help other guys that are struggling, and it could help them have more calm in their life and more strength in their life. Because, in my opinion, you could have all the physical strength you want in the entire world, but if you are incapable of managing your own emotions, what good would it be? Okay, I mean, you'd be the biggest, strongest, fastest barbarian in the room, but if you can't handle what you're feeling inside, you're going to get yourself thrown in jail. I mean, or worse. It's not going to be a good situation. So I think that this is a critical piece to being a modern Viking, to being strong, modern man in the world. It's very important to be able to manage your emotions and handle that, and have an inner sense of calm. Obviously, I'm talking to my son. I didn't have all of this. He doesn't have the attention span for that. But he was able to do some things, and we were able to do a little bit of meditating, and yeah, it really helped him. Visibly, his demeanor changed. I could see him relax afterwards, and he was like, oh, well, that feels better when it completed. And then I explained to him how that calm can go with him in the rest of his life. The things that he's doing in other areas that may cause stress or strain or whatever would help him to, be more calm and handle that better. So I hope that helps. Hope you guys are able to get some value from that. And if so, let me know in the comments what you think. And if you hated it and you think my beard is stupid and you want to poke me in the eye, then, write that in the comments too. That's okay. I'm all good. I'm solid. Not going to hurt my feelings. All right, guys. Have a great day. Keep being awesome, and be a modern Viking.